These bombed structures will take weeks to repair.
Do you think this was a doing of the bunch of the weird?
No, it doesn't make sense for them to suddenly want to turn on the town. You know what I think?
What?
I think there's a menace around here. I think someone deliberately wants to wreak havoc on Bantile Way.
But that's the last thing this town needs.
Do you think they care about that?
You know something I've learned from everything that's been going on lately is that Bantile Way, at this moment in time, is the pure definition of a death trap.
Well, Bunch, as we all know, Scorpius's mini-bombs caused great damage to the town. And even though much of the structures are being rebuilt, there is still a lot of commotion going on in the town. But today, that is not what we are worrying about. We are going on the day hunt to find Claw Cadwell, suggested by Lola. I know there isn't many signs of him anywhere at this point.
Yeah, we haven't made much progress, honestly. He most likely knows that's where we're going, and that's why he's not showing up.
Could also be the same case for the mask.
I'm aware. We do have a lot of stuff on our hands right now. Finding out more info on Nathan Sorcet, who could potentially lead us to the mask's origins and how to defeat him, regaining the town's trust, actually finding the mask, as we haven't seen him since, well, the warping happened, and finding Claw Cadwell.
Quite the list.
Yes, it is, Lola. But I believe we can do this if we try. If we plan accordingly and play our cards right, we could succeed this time. So that's why I'm selecting my team to go look for Claw Cadwell in the woods during the day today. Kix has proven himself very useful in all of this, so I would like his help along with Reeses. The rest of you, see if you can come up with any plans for our next move. We already know that after this search, we are going back to Brian's, or a few of us are. But after that, if we can't get anything out of him, what are we gonna do? That's what I want you all to find out. Now, Reeses, Kix, come with me. We're going to search. We'll be back soon, Bunch.
Bunch of the Weird!
Yes, what is it?
You're Pawno from Bunch of the Weird, right?
Yes.
Okay, good. I know a lot has happened, but I trust you guys to help me with this.
Well, what is it?
My brother went camping in the woods with a couple of his friends 3 days ago and hasn't returned home since. I'm beginning to worry about him as he hasn't sent me any form of contact. He said he was going camping really deep into the woods, so I'm hoping nothing happened to him. I mean, with all these murders going on again, I'm really worried about him and his friends. I know you're currently searching for Claw Cadwell, but do you think you could help me with this? You are the Bunch of the Weird. You save beings. Please help me.
What? Both of our objectives are in the woods, so this will be good.
Someone is putting their trust into us, Reeses. We gotta help them.
Can't be that hard. Ma'am, we'll help you.
Thank you, Bunch of the Weird. You don't know how much this means to me. The name's Callie, by the way.
Nice to meet you, Callie. Don't worry. We'll find your brother and his friends. Yeah, dead or alive.
Reeses.
Sorry.
Well, I trust you guys. Thank you.
Well, we've got a new mission now, Bunch. Find Callie's brother and his friends.
And at the same time, look for any signs in the woods of Claw Cadwell.
2 tasks. You've handled worse. How bad can it be, Reeses?
Come on, it's the daytime after all. I mean, we are expecting to see something, but sure it's not gonna be too bad. Let's go.
Got no time to waste. Okay, bunch. We are looking for someone in specific.
And any signs of Claw Cadwell. I know that request by Callie was
A bit of a setback, but remember, we're still the bunch of the weird. And if someone needs our help, then we are gonna help them. Well, Callie said that the campsite was pretty deep into the woods, so I think we should walk
as far as we can until we see any signs of anything.
What if we run into Claw Cadwell? Then we'll catch him and make sure he doesn't hurt anyone. Well, he is a serial killer, so he might try and get away, Pawno. I figured, but I'm pretty sure Claw Cadwell doesn't have mind powers.
And even if he did,
we're still the bunch of the weird. We have won so many hardships and battles. I don't think Claw Cadwell's gonna be that much for us. The mask, on the other hand, well, that's a different story, but just know that we can take him. I'm sure of it. We defeated him before, and this time, when we know where he is, we'll make sure to defeat him again.
Come on, bunch of the weird. Let's go.
Maybe we should call for them? But we don't know their names, Kix. We weren't given any names by Callie. Good point. Kix, is that you? Man, it's been a long time since I've seen you. No way. Clover? Wait, Kix, who is this? Oh, this is my childhood friend named Clover. We practically grew up together until I stopped seeing him. Yeah, well, after war started breaking out in Bantai Way, I decided to go live in solitude in the woods. And I've found it actually quite peaceful. You know, I'm sorry I didn't tell you, Kix. I'm sorry I left you so suddenly, but, you know, I just felt it was right. Not to leave you, but to find my own peace. I couldn't bear seeing anyone I loved get hurt. And I knew you could make it through, but many other beings that I cared about, I wasn't so sure of. The war that was breaking out, the Trekkers, Rockwell's reign, you know, the feared gangster. Oh, we know. It was all too much. I'm sure it's calmed down by now, right?
Well, not exactly. We're searching for some campers who have recently gone missing.
It's believed by one of the campers'
sister that they're in these woods. So we're looking for them. But we're also on the hunt for a serial killer named Claw Cadwell.
Claw Cadwell?
He's escaped? The 80s killer? That's correct. We're trying to find him so nothing bad happens, but it's not exactly the best time to get out of the woods right now, Clover.
But I will admit, it's great to see you after all these years. It's just as great for me, Kix.
Like I said, I found peace in these woods, but I do miss interacting with my friends.
There's a few people that come to these woods, but I never see them after that. Hang on, you're completely oblivious to all the
screaming that's been being heard in these woods lately?
So far, no, I don't hear any screaming.
I've mostly just been in my hut, and
just enjoying the woods.
I like to take nature walks too.
I don't see anything suspicious. Well, glad you're at least safe out here, Clover.
It was good seeing you, but I think we gotta continue our search, right, Pawno? That's right. But it was good meeting you.
You seem like an interesting guy.
Hopefully we can meet again sometime.
I would like that very much. You all seem like genuine people, so it was a good talk. Glad we could catch up a bit, Kix. Yeah. Well, going back in my hut now. See you guys. Do you think he knows about the bunch of the weird? If he's lived in the woods all this time, I doubt it.
I didn't tell him, as our story is kind of complicated, but maybe if we see him again, we'll be able to talk with him a little bit about it.
But for now, we gotta continue searching.
Yeah, I'm glad this time we didn't go in the dark, though, because I didn't like that.
We could tell. Come on, bunch, let's go. Make sure to look for signs, guys.
Signs of any potential camper or camp spot. Come on.
Guys, look at this. Do you think this is new? Looks fresh enough. There's no body. What could this mean? Judging by what we saw when we went mask hunting, I'd say to watch out. Let's keep walking, come on.
Okay.
More of it. Something's not right.
Why is there blood but no bodies?
Hint, Claw Cadwell?
This can't be the mask.
Why not?
Personally, I don't think he's too afraid of the law. I think he's more worried about us even knowing he's out there. We saw how he killed Sadie, but I don't think he's too worried about the police. He'd just leave the bodies there, just like he did with Sadie.
You have a point. Which means Claw Cadwell may be out here somewhere. Let's continue walking. If we see him, we'll be ready. Come on.
Still looking for the campers, right, Pawno?
That's correct.
I think we should be looking a bit more at what we're about to walk into.
More blood. It's as if someone's trying to mess with us again. We know Scorpius wrote the notes, but I don't think this is Scorpius. Not this time. It's gotta be Claw Cadwell. I'm sure of it. But we gotta find those campers.
Do you guys hear that? No, we don't hear it, Kix.
Doesn't sound like it's coming from that far. Let's keep walking.
What if someone needs our help? Remember, we gotta help them.
We don't know for sure where they are.
I don't know about this. I think we should keep moving.
Then let's keep moving. Don't step in the blood, though.
Do you think they might have left the woods after hearing that screaming?
It's likely, but it's also unlikely that they'd just stay here for 3 days straight without giving any warning.
Maybe they were hiding from something.
Maybe they were, but what would signal that that something is gone and give them a reason to come out?
Maybe they didn't find anything. Maybe they were just scared of something they heard.
What is it?
Well, Pawno, if these were the guys you were looking for, they had a pretty rough camping trip. They look scared out of their mind. It's as if something just came right into their campgrounds and killed them just like that. What are we gonna tell Callie?
The truth. It's not a good truth, and
It's going to be very rough for her to find out, I'm sure. Have to report this to the police. But look at them. We can't just leave them here.
hang on, look at this blood. It's fresh. Whoever killed them must have killed
Them while we were out here walking in these woods.
If that's the case, then
They might still be out here. More people we failed to save.
just like Renell. Yeah. Well, if this was recent, then we have to get out of here,
And we have to report these bodies fast.
But did you not hear what I said, Pawno? We can't just...
Just leave them right here while we go report them. Look at them.
What am I supposed to do? Grab them while they're...
Pouring blood and carry them?
How are we gonna remember this spot? We're...
Pretty deep in the woods.
My tracking abilities would really come in handy right now.
Thanks, Rockwell.
I'll make sure to remember how we got here. But for now...
Let's get out of here.
Now we're just gonna
Go down to the station and report the bodies.
Yes, Reeses, that's what we're going to do.
And then give Callie the unfortunate news.
Guys, check it out, it's a note.
If you want Clover to live, come to these woods tonight and find me. Soon. Oh, no, 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 no. Seems whoever wrote this one saw us talking to Clover earlier and is now using him as a way to manipulate us.
So what are we gonna do?
Well, you know what? I'm gonna make sure Clover is safe. I'm gonna come into these woods tonight regardless of the circumstance, and I'm going to find Clover and save him. Whatever happens, I'm going to make sure Clover makes it out of this alive. And he will, Kix. Trust me. We won't let anything happen to him. So after we go to the station, we'll find a way to save Clover. Had a pretty rough camping trip.